Alright guys, check it out. So we are in the country. As you guys can see, we're in the country. And this time the wife actually joined me today. If you guys have not recognized this area, we are back at Mr. Tim's. Mr. Tim is doing better, and he invited us back out. This kind of been in the works the past few months because I've been busy with other projects, and he was nice enough to invite me back out. And this is the little bit of stuff he has left. He says it's a little bit, but it's to me it's a lot. So but we have a lot of stuff to go through and figure out what we want to take and all that good stuff. And he did pull out some nice little gems here. You have Batman and Robin for the Super Nintendo. This thing's going for like 115 all the way up to 140. Matter of fact, this thing is in pristine condition, so probably close to 140 to 150 maybe. And then you got like Turtles in Time, a little dirty, but definitely can be cleaned up. And then Super Mario All-Stars. I think we have this one already for the collection, so this one will probably get sold. I don't think we have these two, or Pokemon Sapphire. I forgot that was in there. So yeah, some cool stuff. Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and look at this. He said this is one of 2 PSPs that are in here. And there's a ton of consoles. PS4, Xbox One, PS3. He said there's I think a couple Wii's in here. A bunch of really good stuff. And then a couple bread and butter items too that I saw in here. And I don't know exactly where it went, but here you go. Little Sony Cyber Shot. So these things can do pretty well. You got some BMW keys and fobs and everything else. We could be in here because I see the power cord. But there was there's the Wii, or one of the Wii's, but there was an actual Sony little recorder thing that's like a bread and butter item. He said this is a Harley Davidson Fender. So a little bit of everything. DVD, VHS player combo, some blank media. We always love blank media. This looks like a Wii U game. Yep, Just Dance. So it seems like there's some video games in the mix, some old school electronics, a little bit of everything. He knows what I like. And then there's also this drone. He said he flew it one time just to make sure it works, but the battery is expanded, so it needs a new battery. But that's pretty cool. Normal price tag of $300. So what do you think? Think we're gonna find some good stuff today?
Yeah, Mr. Tim always looks out.
Yes, he does. So yeah, we're gonna get to work and start digging a little bit. All right. So here's the first tote, you guys. We have some laptops and stuff. Looks like that one's missing the key right there, but that should be perfectly fine. Little HP one, Windows 7. So I'll probably get the wife just to look these up just to see if there's any value in those. We have a Olympus Infinity Super Zoom 330. These cameras are always a little different. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but I usually take pretty much every camera that Mr. Tim gives us, or that sells us. That way, if it's either way, it's gonna be a hit or miss. You can't look up everything when it comes to deals like this, but still pretty cool. All right, like I said, you guys, the cameras. You got a Sony Cyber Shot. This one is the Carl Zeiss. I don't even know what that means, but it should be a different model. There you go, DSC-W220 right there. Vivitar Big View BV35. So again, like I said, we're going to take every camera just because cameras are just going to be a hit or miss. RC thingy. Got a Zebco. Okay, this one's a Zebco 202J-K8 or 202. And seems like it works. Big old SpongeBob. He's missing a nose. I think. Unless he squeezes. Alright, then we got a Nintendo Wii. It's a black one. Maybe cleaned up a little bit, but it does have the sensor and has the power cord and the AV cable. So yeah, everything is complete there, and that's the black one. I think we already have a black one in the collection, so this one should work. I think he said the Wii's work. Alright, look at this. I don't think we have this for the collection either. Super Off-Road the Baja.
I don't know that one.
I don't think we have that one, so that one's gonna go into the collection. We got some bread and butter, Guitar Heroes, Guitar Hero Aerosmith, and Halo 3 ODST. So these aren't like high-end games, but at the end of the day, that one's missing one. Make sure they're all in there. That's Guitar Hero World Tour, so it looks like those two are mixed up. Yeah, so that's fine. Aerosmith. So again, a little bit of video game. Oh wait, got another Super Nintendo game here.
What's in his nose?
Yeah, that's what I said. And then Stanley Cup. I know we don't have that one. So Stanley Cup, that one's going to go in the collection. He's definitely has some good stuff. Oh, here you go. Ultimate Alliance 2. No manual. I think this one's a decent game. I think we have this one already. Hawk lapel microphone. Motorola tactical ear gadgets. Huh, you know what? That's very interesting. Some of this old school electronic stuff can do pretty well. I'm gonna let the wifey look that up. And oh, look at this. We have tons more Super Nintendo.
Spy stuff.
Yeah, hey, look at this. Super Mario Kart. We have that one, right? Pretty sure. Super Mario Kart? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Super Mario Kart. This is actually really clean. The cart on the bottom.
On that console.
No? Yeah, Top Gear. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with those. And there's actually more in here. Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball. I don't think we have that one. You have IGS. Oh no, wait. It says The Rocketeer. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's up?
40 bucks.
Good to sell through, right?
2 to 1.
Oh, nice. So 40 bucks. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Tim, he has a great eye for stuff. Really good eye. And then I know we have that one. Super Mario World. So some great titles for Super Nintendo. And then I'm not even sure if we're allowed to sell these. They're like Cadillac fobs. 2008 four-door red. So I mean, I know these can be worth some good money. Another Super Mario World. Look at that. Boom. Another one. All these are authentic too, which is always a good thing. And I'm not sure what that goes to. We'll come back to that in a sec. Some of these calculators can do pretty good too. Checkbook calculator. I'll get the wife to look that up. I don't think this is going to be anything special, but we'll double check that. Like I said, the key fobs we'll probably take with us, and we'll figure that out as time goes. Oh, here you go. It's going to be a little bread and butter item right here for sure. Panasonic SL-SX450 portable CD player. And looks like there might be something in the back. And okay, so nothing in the back, so that's fine. But the CD player itself is very clean. And the less cleaning we gotta do, the better. And then look at that, a Georgia Bulldog. Woof woof. It's Georgia branded too.
Is that like a dog toy?
Probably.
Just because of the long arms and nose?
Yeah, I would assume. I mean, I could see that. Let's see, you got a little weight scale here. Pitney Bowes, made in USA. Okay, we'll put that off to the side right there. What's up?
So there's 2 sold.
So 2 sold.
1 listed.
1 listed. Okay, how much?
Crap.
Oh, it works. See, look at that.
30 bucks.
30 bucks. Wow. See, like I told you guys, Mr. Tim has a great eye. I wouldn't even think that would be worth anything, but 1 listed, 2 sold, 30 bucks. I mean, like I said, that's why Mr. Tim's the man, and I'm still a youngin'. Okay, normally $32. That is really cool. It's like a metal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just need to be dusted off a little bit.
It just made me think of it.
Yeah. Couple more video games, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Minecraft. And then, yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5. More video games. Alien Isolation. If you guys never played that, it's actually really scary. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising. Oh, we got a bonus game. Medal of Honor Warfighter Limited Edition. Nike Air. These are kind of cool looking. Huh? And that model number is 525225-101. And again, they are cool looking. And I can kind of tell you whether or not they're real or not after doing this for a few years. And I can kind of tell you guys what this one's going to be. Yeah, this one appears to be authentic. Yeah, so it looks really good on the inside. So with the Nike shoes, if you guys don't know, we use an app called Check. It costs you like $1 or $2 or $3, somewhere around there, to get Nikes authenticated. So there's always that we use just to double verify. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is a Sony IC recorder. Model number on this is ICD-PX820. Little bread and butter items. These things can be anywhere between 15 bucks all the way up to like 50. Just depends on the model number. All right, first tote is done. Now it's time to get into the second one. So this is a PS4. Has the power cord. Mr. Tim was telling me about this. So he said that this PS4 works as far as downloading stuff, but apparently it doesn't read CDs or something like that. He said at least that's what the person said whenever he bought it from the guy. So he said he doesn't technically know. So we'll see what exactly we can do. Oh yeah, a little dusty, but we can figure that out. And if it doesn't work, I'll see what it really costs to replace a disc tray, because I'm pretty good with that type of stuff when it comes to video games. But if not, we're probably gonna have to sell it as parts, but also in working condition. So I don't know exactly how I would word that. But he said it does work for downloadable content. So, but a PS4 though, I mean, that's pretty exciting. He said he had one the past 2 times we were here, but he had no idea where it was. But then he found it, so that's a good thing. And then he said that these walkie-talkies work. It's just the antennas are fried. You can replace the antenna, so most likely I would just sell these without the antennas. But these are Cobra 45WX walkie-talkies. No? That one's a Motorola Spirit G1, and again, no antenna, but we'll take it just in case. We can sell it for parts. Find some more goodies?
Oh yeah.
You're still finding stuff. Look at that.
Some of the stuff I never got a chance to clean up, and also it's going to be cleaning and stuff. It's just like it come out the units.
Yeah, question, was that for sale too?
So yeah.
Okay.
And supposedly it was signed.
Oh,
at the,
really?
At the car at the racetrack.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my wife was saying that she wanted to get it to her mom for Mother's Day.
Yeah. According to the person I got it from, it was signed at the racetrack.
Hmm.
That's so cool.
So.
Good luck shipping that.
She likes Tony Stewart.
Yeah. She loves Tony Stewart.
Uh-huh. That's gonna be a Mother's Day present.
These cards, I've never had a chance to go through them.
Uh-huh.
So if you find a payday card, remember me.
Okay. What are they? Baseball?
I don't even know. All I know is it says baseball.
Okay. Did you see the video of the Jacksonville unit that recently won? You ever watch those videos?
I ain't had much time. We've been busy.
Yeah, we found over 200,000 cards in the unit down in Jacksonville. Tons of collectibles. Tons. Star Trek, Star Wars, 200,000 cards between Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, baseball, football. 70. Yeah, we haven't even been doing. We're trying to, but found a Virtual Boy, like kind of pretty much brand new in the box. The box is kind of beat, but I mean we found all types of stuff.
Well, this Game of Thrones right here is sealed, but the box, I mean, looks rough.
That's how the Virtual Boy is. Yeah, I would say it's sure that's worth something. Complete 3rd season.
It's just dirty as heck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, you know, like I said, everything you see is the way it come out the unit. This stuff here, this is stuff that I had on my stockpile.
Yeah. That you had to get to. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get to and never got to.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say because we found a ton of cards. Ton of cards.
You know, the units I just bought, I still got to go through them, and I ain't no telling what I might have you come back and get from you.
Yeah, like I said, whenever you get stuff, whatever, I'm one phone call away.
Vintage right there. You like them? Them
those
vintage
are these?
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah. Are they good? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, like anything that interests me, I'm just like, look it up real quick, or I'll be like obviously I'm not gonna look these up. I mean, they're Cobra. They gotta be decent. You know?
They did work. Just the antennas. When I got them, they worked. The antennas just weren't working.
I was about to say, if anything, I'll just sell it without those antennas and they say batteries. Yeah.
They have been packed up now.
Yeah, that's fine.
And all that stuff was out there in that camper I showed you.
Yeah. These are all 90s. I mean, I'll take them for sure. 90s, so we'll take those.
I found a 96 that was worth $300.
Really?
Last year.
Wow. Yeah, no, there's some crazy cards out there worth some crazy money. 92.
Got it for me.
Larkin. Yeah. There you go. Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook. Oh, and look at it. It has the character generator CD in the back. Not sure if it's worth anything, but it's Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Looks like this is a repop. Coors Golden Brewery. Let's see. Got a mirror. You guys don't want to see my ugly self. All right. Then look at this. We have a ton of jerseys. So let's go ahead and.
Be love.
Yeah. It's a Titans Reebok Extra Large. Ton of jerseys. It says Be Love. Hey, wait. That's what everybody calls me. Remember, Ricky? He calls me B-Love. That's what he calls me, B-Love. That's funny. All right, I got a Falcons, Sanders. Well, this one's on an older Mitchell and Ness. Look at that. Made in USA. Oh, it's a throwback. Okay, so this isn't older, but it's a throwback. Still cool. Atlanta Falcons, Deion Sanders. Look at this. Walker. This is Giants. Oh, this one's also a throwback jersey. Look at that. Yeah, New York Giants. Mitchell and Ness throwback. This one looks like it might be on a Reebok one. Yeah. NFL Reebok. Rice. 2XL. So these are all great sizes. And this one's on a logo 7. Wow. Wow, this is a logo 7. If you don't know anything about logo 7, this is vintage. 100% vintage. Look at that. Logo 7 made in USA large. And it's for the Eagles. This was the old Philadelphia Eagles logo. No name, but it is number 92. But look at that. A logo 7. Wow. That's pretty good. Wow. And then look at this. More video game stuff. I don't think we have Extreme G. I don't think we have that one. Donkey Kong Country, I think we do have that one. Does have a little bit of wear issues, but that's perfectly fine. So that'll go in with the video games. And then look at this. Boom. A Nintendo DS. Is this a light? No, just a regular Nintendo DS. What?
The original doesn't have a camera.
That's right. So I don't know. Maybe it's the newer Nintendo DSi, or no, it's not a DSi. I don't know.
Is it?
No, it is a DSi. Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then that should be the charger for it. If you want to double check that. So it does have the charger with it.
That's all rusted. I don't want to put it in there.
Look at that. You know, this is a 2DS. Yeah, that's a 2DS. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, finding some more little handhelds. I mean, they've seen, you know, better days, but you know, still good inventory. Always like this old school electronics too, like old school Lynxes. Some people just collect this type of stuff, and I don't know why. But it's brand new sealed. We'll throw that in there. Video now. We'll probably pass on that one. What is this? It's a McDonald's Power Brain Yo-Yo. You want to look that up? It has McDonald's on it. It says Firestorm Yo Mega. I don't know what that is. Got some elephant bookends. Another Sony Cybershot. Oh wow, yeah, that is rough. That thing is rough. I'm not even sure if that's gonna be salvageable, but we are gonna take it. You never know. Somebody might want it. If I have it cheap enough, a little Codex, a little Scott Terrier or something. And look what I just found, you guys. Low key, I want to give this to Miss Ashley, but at the same time, I kind of want to sell it. I don't know. We're gonna see. But tell me how cool that is. She would love that, right? We might have to give this to my post office lady. All right, so that's gonna be all for this box. So we're keeping the jerseys, some electronic stuff, you know, a few more video game stuff. So yeah, he still has some good stuff. He said a lot of the video game stuff is scattered. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna find some more. All right, guys. So I pulled one tote, and we found just a couple little bread and butter stuff, little Garmin. Cars 2 carrying case goes for like 15 bucks. A couple chargers, Craftsman, Bosch. But I wanted to show you guys the baby. Yeah, so we come out here a couple times, huh? We played all day, huh? Yeah, oh, give me the kisses. But you know, she's a sweetheart. But he had a couple things that were laying right here, and this is a Bud King of Beers Budweiser Chase Authentics. Looks like it's a 2X. Yep, 2XL. It says Chase Authentics driver's line, and it's pretty clean for the most part. There's only one little issue, and it's just a little bit of tear right there. It's not terrible. You know, it's not really crazy noticeable. But I mean, the armpits look good. I mean, that's pretty clean overall. Just those little stitching issues right there in the back. Had a couple things here as well. Florida Blue. Oh yeah, they had a bunch of these things right here. These are Kids Bops, sung by kids for kids. Kids Bops, but like they're from McDonald's Happy Meals from 2009. Now they're not worth crazy amounts of money, but I should be able to like kind of lot them up, make a little bit of money, There's like that thing, and then there was, oh look, it's a Georgia Bulldogs jersey, number 33, 2XL. It's on a Coliseum tag, made in Korea, and it says Georgia, so that's pretty cool. There's the logo, so yeah, that will, yeah, and those will go with us. All right guys, so we ended up going through one little basket right here, and this is where we found some of the goodies. We got a bunch of game stuff. This is the stuff that Mr. Tim was telling us, you know, for the past 2 times we've been up here. He said he knows there's a bunch of different stuff in here that he knows he has, he just couldn't find it. And there's some pretty cool stuff, like, you know, you got a Excite bike, it is in there, so these are all in there. Top Gun's in there, Hogan's Alley. The only one that's not in there is this ice hockey game, but it is the box. Then we have Mario Bros, pretty decent condition, 5-screw edition. And then you have Galaga. And then you got some other games here. You got Paperboy, Space Invaders, definitely seen better days. Looks like it's cracked, but look at this. Game Boy, Fall of the Foot Clan, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then you got Galaga Arcade Classics 3, Yoshi, and Bugs Bunny. I think majority of these are going to go in my own collection. You also have Tom and Jerry, definitely a bad label, but pretty cool. And then this right here is a PSP Go. The white version, or white model is what I should say. He said it should work, so we should have a charger at the house. A few little Mickey Mouse Funko Pops, pretty cool there. We have these Konica Minolta like films, and these are going for about 15-20 bucks a piece. Elvis watch, little, hopefully it's a little bread and butter item. I'm not too sure the value. Then we got a Google Chromecast. I don't think it's new, but it is all in there. Then we have this Canon filter, but that actually... Alright, so what I was saying was, I think I was going to talk about the Canon stuff. Shows you guys all this. My battery died, by the way. We got Tetris Plus for the Game Boy. We have another Donkey Kong Country. Does need to clean up a little bit. Still pretty clean, though. Little iPod Shuffle. Little Miami hat, not too sure that's gonna be worth anything. But then you have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and we got good old Battleship, and then we have this thing right here, which is like a Sony media player, and it is NWZ-E438F. That's pretty cool. And then you got a huge stack of games. We're just gonna try to tilt that way it doesn't fall. Some pretty interesting titles, and you know, some common stuff, but you do have Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if Underground Jam Pack goes for anything. Country Dance, you know, I think these are pretty common ones. Need for Speed Carbon, I don't know if that's holding any value. NCAA Football 11, Need for Speed Most Wanted, I think for the PS2 goes for some good money, but huge stack of games. We've got another one of these Panasonic SL-SX420 CD players. Like I said, some of these are hit or miss. A couple of phones, some Blank Media. Blank Media always does pretty well. Transformers Autobots for the Nintendo DS. It is in there, just no manual. Real Fishing for the PS1, another jam-packed thing. We have Full Auto 2 Battle Lines, Just Dance 2, and then we have this Canon camera. This has some other things in there, the microphone, some film, but this is the EOS Rebel XS, I think. He said that one does work, so that is pretty cool. So we're just gonna throw that in that little tote. And then we're just kind of going on the game on this little Fujifilm camera, so we're not too sure on that. But then we saw this Velatio. It says $259.99. I don't think it's going to be worth anything, but you know what? We're going to do it just because that price tag makes it interesting for me. And that's everything that we pull from this tote. And then we still have the rest of this, all of this to go through. So we're going to try to speed it up just a little bit. Because I think it's going to be raining here soon, so I will try to blaze through some of this and then show you guys some of the good stuff. All right, guys, so we end up throwing everything in the truck. As you guys can tell, it's raining. It was raining a little bit worse than this, but looks like I might carry on for a little bit. But we went through everything. Mr. Tim hooked us up. We got a total of 600 bucks. He told me 500, but I was like, you know what, 500 bucks, I think that's a little too low. But we threw an extra 100 in there because he hooked us up. Also, too, I know you guys wanted an update. He's doing better. Yep. Medication's finally working and all that good stuff. He even lost some weight. That's good too, right? You know, it's always a positive thing of looking at it. Yeah, it's something that happens, you know, when you get older, right? You know, things happen, but he's doing well, which is great. He invited us back out. We're always grateful. But it's $600 for everything.
He ain't that old.
I didn't say he was that old. I said he's old. I'm old. Old can mean many things. I didn't call him antique. I didn't call him vintage, right? I said he's old. I'm old too. Anyways, but yeah, we agreed on $600. I pretty much filled up my truck. My back seat's filled up. Bed of the truck is, somewhat filled up. But we got some really, really good items. We think one item's gonna make 90% of our money back. So he hooked us up, and $600. We're gonna shake it right there. We always appreciate you, and he said we'll probably be back for more eventually whenever he buys more units. So sound like a good plan?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, guys, check it out. So first things first, Mr. Tim is doing amazing, and that is always great to hear. Not only because, as a human, man, you don't like to see your friends going through, medical issues and stuff like that. There at the end, you guys saw me kind of joking with Mr. Tim. He didn't take offense to it or anything. It was just the way I joke around with him. But it's always good to see that he's doing better, though. Anytime it comes to medical issues, I feel so bad, but he's doing great. Medication, they finally found a medication that's working for him. And yeah, so and believe it or not, his energy level was really good. He was talking, and he didn't seem out of breath. He lost some weight, so it's just really, really good stuff to hear from my man Mr. Tim. But going further into what the video was about, he invited us out again. This is kind of like the last essential pick as of right now, up until he wants to buy more units and this, that, and the other. He did say that he has I think like 6 or 7 in town that he still has to go mess with. So he said he doesn't know what's in them. So this isn't going to be the end of Mr. Tim by no means, but this is just going to be the end for right now until he's able to get more inventory. But he hooked us up, man. Tons and tons and tons of video games. I think like 95% of that stuff went into my own personal collection. So very, very cool of him to hook me up. There's a bunch of stuff that you guys kind of didn't get to see because it did started to downpour. Like, it was bad. There's some electronics. Like, we sold a typewriter that actually worked phenomenal. I think that sold for $90 plus shipping. To kind of go into the stats real quick. So he said $500. He wanted to hook me up, and I was like, that's just kind of low. So I was like, how about 600? And he said, that'll work. Again, I don't know realistically what the price tag was for everything in general. I just know majority of those games are going in my personal collection. And then I was sitting there looking, I was like, okay, I'm not sure how much money we're going to be making, but there was one item that he brought out at the end that you guys didn't get to see. I'll make sure to put it right here on this screen. This is the current listing that I have it for right here, and then over here, or wherever it's at on the screen, is the one that sold. I put mine up a little higher than the most recent sold, just in case, just to see what would happen. And we just got that listed last night. So this video was done about 3 weeks ago, maybe going on a month now almost. Yeah, it's May 27th, so no, not even a month, so about 3 weeks ago. And yeah, had a great time. Found some really good stuff. Like I said, a lot of stuff you guys didn't get to see because of the rain. But overall, we did really well. Now, the stats for this video. So I did throw up a bunch of sold comps for you guys. There was like, I think I went back into my sold listings or my sold comps, and there's like 4 other additional sold comps that I didn't show you guys. But as of right now, as we sit 3 weeks ago from doing this private pick till now, we spent $600 and we have already sold $470 worth of stuff, and we just got everything listed yesterday from this private pick. So again, a lot of hard work is going into it, and we're going to hopefully making some good money. Like I said, Mr. Tim always hooks us up, so we are very blessed to have him in our lives and constantly doing these random private picks at times. So, but yeah, if you guys could, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below wishing the best to Mr. Tim and all that with all the health issues and all that. So I know that'll probably make him feel good. So much love, you guys. That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and we'll catch you guys next video. Peace.
I don't wanna wake up.